Hi there! In this video we'll be covering how a good book builds authority fast. It can take years, if not decades, to build authority in your space with your message. You can write a book, and the process is going to shorten and tighten. A good book can compress the timeline, and it also sends an important message. By the end of this video, you'll learn why writing a book is the ultimate form of authority, how it allows you to establish your expertise, and why choosing the right book topic is so important. And stay tuned until the end of the video for an opportunity I really think you're going to enjoy. Let's dive in. Think about the go-to expert in whatever topic, and chances are they've written a book about it. When you think about business, when you think about how the world works, when you think about sports, when you think about music, when you think about whatever it is, the go-to expert, these people have written books. These people have done the work to write a book. And yes, it's work. Yes, it's hard. Writing a book is a difficult thing, but it comes with so many other added on values. It sends a message that you're in it for the long haul, that you're thinking big. It also sends a message that you're somebody who gets things done, Think about how hard it is to write a book. You crossed that bridge. You faced the challenge. You slayed the dragon. You got to finish this thing. It's hard. It's super hard to write a book, especially so with a good book. It's one thing to slap a bunch of pages together, put a cover on it and put it online. It's another thing entirely to really spend the time to get it right. And that's what this is really about. It also shows a commitment. It shows a commitment to excellence. It shows a commitment to you sending this message that this isn't some fly-by-night thing. You want to spend years on this topic. Because even if you start writing a book right now and are done in a couple months and publish a couple months later, you're still going to be carrying this forward for some time. This is still connected to you. This isn't just something you dump online and you're done with. A book is something that carries with you for a long time. It's something that you want to stick with you. You want this to be part of your legacy. You want this to be part of your platform. You want to build this into all the things you're doing. And if it doesn't fit into all the things you're doing, you should figure out what books you should write, because the book you're writing probably isn't the right one, or just outside of the wheelhouse. Then you have to think about the elements that you can bring in to focus on that book that you're writing. How does that book fit within everything else that you're doing? Because that's the thing. It's about building expertise. It's about building authority, but you want to continue to lift that up beyond the book itself. The book is the starting point. The book is not the end point. Yes, the book is the entryway in, but you want that to carry forward. Maybe it's speaking engagements. Maybe there's other opportunities. Maybe it's a job opportunity. Maybe it's stepping into entrepreneurship yourself. Whatever the case may be, there's a carry forward beyond just the book. It's not just putting out a book and then walking away. How can you build on this? How can you turn this into a whole new thing? Just from this book. This book can unlock some new pieces for you. But again, fast. This is about fast. The writing process for a book is slow, but then everything else after that kind of picks up. That's the credibility gap. Closing, closing, closing until now you have credibility. Now you have authority in your space because you're the person who wrote the book. But it can't be like every other book. It has to be different. It has to be fresh. It has to be original. It has to bring something new to the table, which takes time and takes effort and takes struggle. So there's a lot of effort that goes into the book writing ideation process. But then after the fact, you get to reap the benefits and rewards. That reality is why choosing the right book topic is so important. It's why choosing the right book topic is so important, because if you choose the wrong topic, you're going to be spinning your wheels in the wrong space. Think about driving down the highway. You want to be flying down the highway. This is about fast, right? You want to be flying down the highway. You don't want to be doing donuts in the parking lot. You're not going to get anywhere from doing donuts. It might look nice, it might be fun for a moment, but what does it really mean for the long haul? You want to be going far down the road. That's what this is about. It's about building authority fast, which means you have to connect all your pieces, your sales funnel, your network connections, your messaging. All these things have to fit together and align with the book in order to see the biggest impact. It's been neat for me to work with authors and see them bring their books forward and go from the conversations that I was having with them as a ghostwriter and helping them to them now talking out in the world about their book and being interviewed by celebrities and being interviewed by big people in big places. You know, and listening to them speaking so clearly, you know, that they've uncovered this topic to such a depth that they can now talk about it to anybody. You know, I remember when I published this book about this baseball player named Ken Caminiti, 1996 National League MVP, unanimous, and I wrote this book and I started doing interviews for it. And it was such a thrill and such a rush to know that I could speak authoritatively about these things. I mean, I've been having all these conversations with people across the years about this topic, about his life, and then to be able to do interviews about it. And now I'm getting interviewed by CBS Sports Radio and, you know, the Houston Chronicle and the San Diego Union Tribune. And really like just feeling empowered by that, you know? When you feel comfortable and you own this message, you can go and speak to anybody about it. And that's what's so great about it. It's the authority is immediate. You know, once the book came out, boom, there we go. Up to that point, people are like, okay, who's this person? You put that book out, you put a great book out, and things will open up, doors will open, things will unlock in new ways. And I've seen it so many times with the authors I've worked with too, where, you know, we're struggling through the story, and the next thing you know, they're going and doing interviews, and they're giving keynote addresses, and they're sharing this message with the world because they've unlocked their story. They've unlocked their message in a new way. If you want to learn more about how a good book builds authority fast, I definitely think you should check out my website. It's writeagoodbook.com. There I give tips, insights, lessons. You can also book a one-on-one call with me so we can talk further about your project. Just check it out. I'd love to give you some tips and insights to help you build authority as well. Remember, a good book can change your life. I'm Dan Good. Thanks for watching.